I'm certain that you've seen in one or more movies how hard these cadets work during their training. You see, Marine boot camp training is incredibly difficult, both physically and psychologically, and is believed to be more difficult than the basic training programs of any other military force. So, do you guys really want to know how they make it through? Let's go. Officers continuously push recruits to the limit in ways that test their endurance physically, psychologically, and even ethically. To win the name, you gotta prove that you belong to the nation's best fighters, and that imminent fights that must be won within. Current and retired Marines believe recruit training is the most challenging thing they've ever had to complete. It needs to be that way if young men and women are to be trained to be part of the world's most elite combat force. First of all, the whole training can be divided into 3 phases. Phase 1 is 4 weeks long, 2 being 5 to 9 weeks, and the final third phase is 10 to 13 weeks long. Yeah, it's kind of a long time being put into a period of stress. Let's take a look into the first phase. The first stage is the changeover from civilian to recruit, which takes place at the MCRD, where candidates receive rigorous physical training, martial arts instruction, and seminars on topics such as Marine Corps history and first aid. The initial stop for a recruit is known as recruit receiving. Recruits spend the first several days of their recruit training program here. This is where kids get their first haircut and initial kit, including clothes, hygiene, and letter writing equipment. They're also given thorough medical and dental exams and the initial strength test during this period. This test comprises a 112-mile run, sit-ups, and pull-ups to determine whether recruits are in good enough form to begin training. And that doesn't stop there. Recruits will study the Marine Corps ideals of honor, courage, and devotion. The remaining time in this phase is spent learning how to use firearms from qualified specialists and finishing the confidence training. Recruits proceed north to Edson Range, Weapons Field Training Battalion, in order to perfect their close combat skills and master marksmanship training. You see, every Marine is first and foremost a rifleman. They will gain expertise and confidence with their firearm throughout this period. And mostly they spend most of their time during this phase completing field training and rifle qualifications. Recruits go through gas chamber training, field shooting range training, and the whole furnace experience. Now coming to the third phase, recruits will have to return to the depot to complete some of the swim requirements, a defensive driving course, Marine Corps history tests, first aid, physical training, drill, inspections, and ultimately the family graduation. Now you see, during all these training programs, trainees can only receive mail during basic training. So please tell friends and family not to send presents or goodies. And when writing letters, make certain that your message is not addressed to Marine or private. Why? Well, if you're a recruit, you'll only get this designation after successfully completing training. Now, why don't we take a deeper look into these programs? During the training sessions, trainers emphasize the importance of Marine Corps core values. And let's see why this is focused on. Honor, courage, and dedication are the Corps' key values. These qualities, as well as many others, are taught to you during your training, including honesty, discipline, and teamwork. Drill instructors, recruit training officers, and Navy chaplains are all offer particular lessons regarding core values, but drill instructors will also speak with you one-on-one after other training activities to assess what values were acquired and how they influenced you. A drill teacher, for example, may speak about conquering anxieties right after rappelling or not giving up after a long march, and that might be something you need after a hectic day of toiling in the boot camp. Next, we have the confidence training. The confidence training is an 11-station obstacle course that aids in the development of confidence as well as upper body strength. During your 13 weeks of instruction, you'll complete this course twice. Yep, not just once. Next, you'll be having the physical training, or PT as it's typically called. And guess what? Here, this thing takes various types. Recruit training involves a gradual physical training regimen that prepares recruits to meet Marine Corps requirements. Table PT, which is a period of training where a drill instructor leads multiple platoons through a series of hard exercises while demonstrating on a table, will be experienced by recruits. Recruits will also run alone or as a part of a platoon or squad. Other types of PT include obstacle courses, circuit courses, and 3, 5, or 10-mile conditioning marches. Gun training can't be missed, right? So there's the marksmanship training. Marksmanship training will be using the M16A2 service rifle, teaching you the foundations of marksmanship. This training lasts 2 weeks, the first of which is known as the snap-in week. During this week, recruits are taught the 4 shooting positions of standing, kneeling, sitting, and prone. and the main marksmanship instructor demonstrates how to fire, adjust rifle sights, account for weather impacts, and so on. Recruits can also practice shooting on the indoor simulated marksmanship training equipment, and recruits fire over a known distance course with ranges of 200, 300, and 500 yards. All this during the second week of marksmanship training. Field training is up next. This introduces you to field living and situations, and most of the time you'll be on the field. During the 3-day field training evaluation, recruits will cover fundamental field skills such as tent setup, field cleanliness, and camouflage. You'll also get the option to use the gas chamber during your field training. This is a section of training that focuses on shooting firearms in the field. Marksmanship instructors will teach you how to fire at a single target while stationary. During FFR, you'll learn how to shoot at moving and numerous targets while wearing your field protective gas mask in low light settings. After gun training, you'll be facing water survival techniques during combat. Now, don't bring movie scenes into your head, this ain't how it's gonna work out. Combat water survival training improves your water confidence. All recruits must complete the Combat Water Survival 4 minimum requirement level, which demands recruits perform a range of water survival and swimming tactics. Recruits who achieve the CWS 4 standards may be promoted to a higher level. And during this, all recruits will be trained in the camouflage utility uniform, but when upgraded, they will be required to train in full combat gear, which includes, your Hollywood image of a Marine. A rifle, helmet, flak jacket, and pack. Finally, you got the Crucible. The Crucible focuses on trainee collaboration under pressure. They are then subjected to vigorous exercises like road marches and nocturnal infiltration courses. During the 54-hour march, they cover around 40 kilometers. It doesn't take long for the recruits to get exhausted and hungry, but as they continue, they learn that they can call on reserves they had no idea they had. And guess what? Some of these trainees accomplish tasks they never even imagined possible. Some of them come from the middle-class families where everything is given to them. It's like they'll actually have done something if they complete the Crucible. The Crucible begins at 3 a.m. with a 6-mile road march to the Crucible location. Once there, recruits, as the drill instructor refers to the trainees, store their stuff in huts and prepare for the first 4-hour activities. Each event contains a number of warrior stations that each team of recruits must conquer or solve collectively. The drill instructor has a recruit read a brief description of how the hero's deeds embody the corps and its beliefs at each station. Each station is assigned a separate commander. That way, all recruits will understand what it's like to be a leader and what it takes to be a follower. You can see the crew learning as they go. They just rush on without a strategy and without asking if anyone has an idea at first. By the end of the Crucible, you can see them cooperating better, seeking assistance from all team members, and solving more challenges. For instance, one warrior station is built around an enemy-mined rope bridge that recruits must pass with their gear and ammunition boxes. They just have a few short ropes in their personal equipment to address the situation. Recruits rush into shooting positions and engage pop-up targets with 10 bullets and 2 magazines at another event. In yet another event, recruit teams compete with each other with pugil sticks. You're getting it, right? Well, this is how the Crucible goes. Now, what do you think? Hard? Or are you ready to face it? Anyways, do drop what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Anyways, we'll meet again in the next episode. Until then, bye.